I feel like we should start off by like talking about what we're using or what we're drawing or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
All right. So what are you using today tonight?
Let me go through here and see. Do you want to go through character first, or do you want to go through materials or whatever?
Yeah, show us what you're using tonight.
All right. See, I got the Pentel pocket brush pens and Faber different sizes over here. White Signo Uniball for highlights, and then blue leaded pencil.
All right. I'm reading the comments as you're talking to. All right. Let me switch my camera here. And anything else you want to show us? What kind of paper are you using?
Just the Bristol board. I pre-cut some 8x10 sheets. So
You pre-cut it?
yeah, I mean I pre-cut them before we started from like a larger pad.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
It's just cheap. I mean, when you get those deals at Michael's where it's like buy one get two free or whatever, it's better to buy the large size and trim them down to use, than to buy smaller sizes. I don't know.
All right. I never thought of that. All right. I have Skittles. I would eat candy. This is Koh-i-Noor. I got it at Michael's. This is I don't even know. Kuratoga. I think I got it. I don't even know where I got that. Some random store. And my eraser. That's what I basically go to. And then as far as inking, I'm not sure what I'm going to use quite yet, honestly. I have a few different brands I like, but I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. That's really it. Usually what I do is I start off. Recently I've started doing starting off in like red pencil for some reason.
Yeah, I've got the red pencils too. Or I've used the red pencils. I like the blue for some reason. I don't know.
So Nolan's asking us, do we refill our Pentel pocket brushes or just use refill tubes? I buy the refill tubes.
I've used the refill tubes, and I recently started refilling them on my own with Noodler's ink because well, you can get a huge bottle for I think it's $15, and it's actually like waterproof and holds up better than the Pentel ink does. I've found.
Okay.
So that's what I use to refill them with. I find the Noodler's ink holds up better if you want to do any kind of like wash or watercolor over the top of it,
Okay. All right, you ready to go or what?
Yeah.
I don't see nobody. This is the hardest part is what's the pose?
Yeah.
I could do a head bust no problem. I don't know. I'm just gonna start. For some reason, I always start off drawing a head right up here. You ever do that?
Yeah, I usually try to start in the top somewhere.
I feel like it's a habit I should break, though. So Agent Venom, usually he's just kind of like flat, but yeah, I guess if he gets pissed off, like the symbiote becomes more alive and starts moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the idea. See, the pencil part's hard because it can be hard for people to see what we're drawing, I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to get something set up over here, and I'll start doing it.
Sorry, Timothy, it's not Thanos, dude.
Alright, give me 1 sec.
What do you got going on?
I want to do a time lapse with my phone, so I'm trying to get the gorilla stand over here to.
Just draw, dude. I love drawing the venom mouth and making it come alive in the teeth and everything. And sorry, I hope it was not too blurry.
Alright.
David's excited about Agent Venom.
Yeah.
So how loose do you usually go for your rough, I guess?
I usually go pretty loose to start with, and that, especially trying to figure out a pose that I want.
Yeah. I think a goal of mine is now that I'm using this red and then I use the pencil, is to just go as loose as possible and and not erase.
Yeah.
I have a hard time doing that though. I tend to erase like way too much, I think.
Yeah, I think that's like something everybody always fights. You want to try to work on doing it less, but.
Yep. So you doing a tyke for us tonight? Jason,
What?
you doing a tyke for us tonight?
Yeah.
Dang, this pencil. All right. Yes, I am.
Man, I don't know. I just can't figure out a pose,
Yeah, I do. Something I've been doing recently is kind of ignoring every single instinct that I have for poses and like facial features and whatnot. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. What else does he have? So he's got like a utility belt and like guns and stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Utility belt check. Oh, he's got armor too.
Yep. Body armor.
Oh wow. Have you drawn him before, like ever?
I just did a sketch cover with him. Um, kind of in the background, so he wasn't like a real big character. And then I think I've drawn him once before as a small.
I think I did. I think I did a bust, but I haven't done full body. I don't think. So this is going to really challenge our grayscale abilities tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of color in him, right? The one thing I didn't check is my pencil lead.
Oh. Let's see, Nolan. Do you like drawing certain characters over others? Marvel versus DC versus Image.
What do you think?
I'm a Marvel guy myself. And I think everyone kind of has. I mean, I know you draw a lot of Spider-Man characters.
Yeah.
Um, I like Wolverine, Deadpool. Um, yeah, I mean, I would definitely say Marvel versus anything else, but
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, Spider-Man's easily my favorite, and pretty much with anyone in the Spider-Man universe for some reason. I like all those characters.
yeah,
Um, Venom's definitely way up there. I easily enjoy drawing Marvel way more than DC. DC characters I don't really find very interesting.
yeah, me neither. I like some of the Batman characters, but that's probably about it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could see that, but even I don't know, there's something about DC. They're just not very intriguing for me.
Yeah,
I think the DC characters are just kind of overpowered. Like it's just too much, you know.
yeah,
Superman's just it's absurd. Batman, even though he's human, can apparently do pretty much anything.
yeah,
The Flash can his speed powers are absurd. Like it's just too much. So just my interest level in DC is pretty thin. So I don't draw DC very often at all.
yeah. I think outside of commissions, I mean, I rarely do any DC.
Yeah. So when I go to pencils, I still stay pretty loose. When I mean the black pencil, I don't I don't like to tighten up too much because when I ink, like that's where you really tighten up, you know.
Yeah,
So I just don't see the point in kind of going over things twice. Nolan does not like drawing DC characters either. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I I don't know. I mean, thinking about it, I don't know a lot of guys who predominantly do DC either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not that I could think of. Like artist wise, you mean?
Yeah,
Except maybe the professionals.
right. But I mean, hey, it's all different when you're getting paid to do it.
So do you think you'd be able to do like a comic as a full time job?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I'd like to think so.
What would stop you? Like how what would make
Um,
it not work?
I think to begin with, it would have to be a character and something that I really like could keep my interest or whatever, you know.
Right.
Like I probably couldn't start it off with something that I didn't have fun drawing.
Mm-hmm. You could get old after a while though, drawing the same character over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be cool to be able to switch up books from, time to time and work on different characters.
Yeah. Yeah, I anticipate I'd probably feel the same way if with a professional job. Um, I don't think I'm there yet at all, but I get bored pretty easily with drawing stuff,
Yeah,
like the
I'm
same stuff.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have the patience to keep drawing the same character 1,000 times every month,
Yeah,
or however many times. So are any of our viewers here drawing as well? I love seeing what people come up with.
yeah.
All right, mine's coming together, I think. How about you?
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, I mean it's coming along. Usually, do you ever sketch in kind of your like shadows or where the light source will come from before you?
Um, Not too much. I don't know actually. I don't think I ever pay attention. No, I think usually I don't. I just kind of do the basic um, inking outline
Yeah.
or lining it, and then go from there. I mean, every now and then I'll do. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think I just go bounce back and forth. How about you?
I've been trying to focus kind of like on more lighting and shading and stuff like that. So I've started to just kind of get an idea of where I'm going.
I don't know. Timothy says, "I'm sitting in my patrol car right now." That's awesome. Damn. All right. I'm worried mine's gonna end up just looking too much like Venom.
I think he turns into like the true Venom. I think when he gets angry, kind of thing,
Yeah,
takes
that's what I'm
over.
going for, but I still want it to be, Agent Venom.
Right, right.
Going on inking, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I should do brush pen.
I usually go from like the blue lead straight to the inking,
Oh
but
yeah.
I think I probably get tighter with mine than you do on yours.
Say it again.
I usually go straight to
Yeah.
inking from like the pencil, like the blue pencil blot or whatever.
Right.
But I think I usually get mine a little tighter than you were doing with yours
Oh,
there.
I don't have any guns on him. Do you have any guns on yours?
One.
I don't feel like drawing guns. But that's what will make it obvious, huh?
Yeah, that would probably make him a little more Agent Venom than regular Venom.
I don't want to draw guns though. So do you usually draw as fast?
I mean, I don't think fast, but
Okay. Do you usually draw at this speed?
yeah, usually.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to rush it at all, or
Yeah. I think at conventions I'll go this fast, but typically I feel like I go pretty slow, except for the lunchtime requests. Those I definitely kick ass on.
yeah.
I don't know how to put a gun on him. I'm not doing a gun. I kind of think that brush pen would be good for him.
That's what I almost always use.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, I have the micron type sets too to go in with, fine points
Yeah.
where I need a little bit more control, but usually I even try to keep those kind of to a minimum.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel I like the kind of looser feel.
Yeah. I think a lot of times I'll do that when I want the feel of motion,
Yeah,
but I prefer the fine line, like microns and stuff. So right now I'm going with the pit.
Who? Okay, we got a question. Who is your favorite comic artist working today?
Um, Probably Umberto Ramos.
Yeah, he would definitely be up there for me. I've
Really?
liked his stuff for years.
Huh. Kind of surprised to hear you say that. What about Scotty Young?
I do love me some Scotty Young, but I'm trying. I didn't want to throw out the Scotty Young answer because I I get so many comparisons to him that it's kind of you know.
Well, yeah, it fits though.
I really like Jake Parker too.
Oh yeah.
I know. I mean, he's probably not a as popular name, but
I didn't realize he honestly he was a comic book artist and that he actually drew like one of the manga Spider-Mans or something like that.
yeah, he has just started getting on like bigger titles. You know what I mean? But I love his inking style and everything.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I always mess up with the teeth and the tongue on Venom. So how do you handle mistakes when you draw?
Uh, what mistakes?
There you go. Reading the comments. No, Noah, you're a close second. Oh, I'm sorry, Nolan, you're a close second. So do people typically request that you do the tyke stuff, or do you ever get other kind of requests, like non-tyke,
Um,
or
I
commission for non-tykes, or?
I I typically just get type requests, which is all right because it's kind of like where I'm comfortable. So,
Where did that come from?
uh, I started drawing like some more kids related stuff and everything when we were expecting my daughter, and
Yeah.
so it just kind of carried over from there.
Oh, okay. What were you
Like I
drawing
wanted
before?
to draw stuff that she could enjoy,
Yeah.
as she got older and that kind of thing.
What were you drawing before that?
Um, I don't. I mean, just more like adult characters. I wouldn't say like anything, you know, like mature content only or
Not like
anything
that.
like that. But
Yeah, just superhero stuff or like other things.
yeah, probably mostly.
Oh, okay. So I switched to the brush pen for his symbiote tendril things. I want to make him look a little bit more animated. This is pretty cool. We got a good turnout here.
Yeah.
I'm excited. How long have we been going for? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
According to the YouTube video, oh wow, 26 minutes already.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is my head in the way? Sorry, all of my face has been in the way this whole time. So what other artists do you like to follow or just enjoy their work?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's off the top of my head.
Anybody?
I follow a lot more of the kind of guys that I found on Instagram than the
Yeah, that's
mainstream.
what I mean. Like, yeah, not necessarily comic, but just artists in general. Like
Yeah.
Parker.
Um, I like Greg Simpkins. He's a painter, kind of like a
Okay.
serial painter. Um, but he has a very like cartoony kind of style.
For painting?
Yeah,
Huh.
he does some really cool work. He's coming out with a stop motion animation like movie based on some of his characters and work and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so Venom's got these like gauntlet things on.
Yeah. Counter question: who is an artist that you can't stand and think is overrated?
Oh, Jason Meents. My God, that guy gets on my nerves. Shit, I do have an answer, but I feel really bad. So,
Yeah.
do you have one?
Um, not by name, but I
Not by
mean
name.
there's like weeks where I'll go look at what's out in the comic store now, and it's kind of like, wow, dude, really? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyone on like Instagram or Facebook that maybe you get
um,
too much credit or whatever?
yeah, Scotty Young.
So no serious answer?
No, I mean honestly, like not anyone I would be willing to throw under the bus. I can
Yeah,
think
exactly.
of.
No, I feel the same way. I definitely had a name pop in my mind, but I feel really bad. I think it's more like the guy's a good artist. He just bothers me. Something about him just bothers me.
Yeah.
So I probably shouldn't say anything. Sorry, every movie has a lesson. But good question. Damn. I think I just got a question. Yeah, I got a question through Facebook. That's cool. Oh, wow. It says, what would you prefer to draw, men or women of the comic universe?
Um, you want to go ahead or?
I prefer to draw both and be stellar at both.
Yeah, that would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But you know what? Drawing women is a weakness of mine. And Dave's got some follow-up questions, but we'll finish this one. drawing women is definitely a weakness of mine. I think drawing kids is a weakness of mine. So your tyke stuff, it seems to come so naturally. Like I'm pretty jealous of that.
Yeah,
But
women are definitely a weakness for me too. Adult women. when it when it comes to the tyke stuff, like even kid tykes for a while were a little bit hard.
yeah,
Um, well, because I wanted to make them, you want to make it obvious that they're women or female, even though they're kids. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
right.
um, so trying to problem solve like how I would do that kind of thing. That was a challenge at first, but now I actually like drawing the female kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Any reason?
Maybe because I have a daughter. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I guess I don't know. That might be
Yeah.
one reason, but
I've been practicing a lot drawing female faces, and I'm not. It's a struggle for some reason. Nothing's like felt right. Like nothing's clicked.
yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen some artists that they're male and female, characters. If they didn't have breasts, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the face, like the female face just has a different structure and stuff to
Yeah.
it.
Right. Like in like I've learned, I've learned about that, and I get that, but even then, when I draw women, it seems so mechanical a lot of times.
Yeah, it's hard to be loose when
Yeah, exactly. And like drawing Venom, I can be very loose and just have at it, and that's not a problem. But there are certain things like buildings, backgrounds, women, kids that I don't have that. Like it's just difficult for me.
yeah. I really struggle doing like buildings, cars,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
more of the uh, geometric like type drawing stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. So with that comic that I'm starting, what's good about that is they're all like animal characters, so there's no
Yeah,
obvious male female, and the world that it takes place on is pretty much just natural. There's not a whole lot of buildings and whatnot, so it's like perfect for me.
yeah. I actually really enjoy doing animals too. Even
That Fox character is fantastic.
thanks.
Like it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like doing the more cartoon style like that, animals, and even the like more humanoid animals.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So.
Damn it. Oh my God, a whole bunch of questions here. Let's see. Let's go with the YouTube questions. Your Red Sonja Rock. That's probably for you because I've never drawn her.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
what millimeter? Oh, this one is full. And even I like really thick lines. I like my outlines especially to be thick. And so I don't just draw one line. I'll like you'll probably see me going like that and making it pretty darn thick like this. I like things really bold. All right, Dave asks if there was one comic you could do a cover for, what comic would it be? I think for me it'd probably be Spider-Man.
Um,
That doesn't seem very clever, but that's just the way it is.
my answer probably won't be much more. I'd probably say Wolverine.
Okay. Any reason?
Uh, I just really like the character.
You realize he's dead, right?
He'll be back.
and you'll be there to
They
draw the cover
always
for
do
it.
that. Did you see they're killing off Deadpool in, I think it's March.
No, really?
Yeah,
How's that gonna work?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Wow.
They got to bring him back though, because they're doing that movie in
Oh yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be short-lived.
Do any of these characters ever stay dead?
Only the unpopular ones. Seems like Marvel's all about killing off their heroes lately, though.
Yeah, DC did that. They broke Batman's back and killed Superman off really close
Yeah,
together, right? Way back when.
yeah.
How's yours come along?
Well, I think pretty well. I think you have the outline done.
Yeah, pretty much. Dave says he wants to buy both of our drawings. Nice. All right. He said, Jason, if they draw women in Tyke's form, does that hinder your ability with the costumes they wear?
I wouldn't say hinder, but some of them can definitely be a challenge. Because you have to kind of figure out how to make it, uh, age appropriate or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Maybe.
gonna draw some little kid. I don't want to be a,
No,
child or something.
definitely not.
So
Maybe that's what he's asking then. Is like, how do you deal with that?
yeah, like with the Red Sonja cover that I did.
Hmm.
Um, Sometimes, like with the poses, you can, you know, cover it or, pose them in a way that doesn't show as much as if you had them standing there full frontal or something. But, and also on the, like, Red Sonja, I changed her from a, like, bikini to kind of more of a skirt and, like, tank top.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there you go. You got it all worked out.
yeah. Some you just can't do that for, though.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of, like, who I would say, but
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody out there can come up with some kind of challenge.
All these spider legs get confusing. Hopefully, I got enough in there. What am I missing here? All right. I like to chop off limbs for some reason. My guy's missing calves and feet. Let's see if we're gonna. Oh, so how do you two feel about the potential of the Deadpool movie?
About what?
The potential of the Deadpool movie.
If it's anything like the leaked CGI footage, I'm super excited.
Yeah, that was really good, huh?
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like that captured the character so well.
Yeah.
Not even kind of taking the visual effects into consideration because I'm sure it was a rough cut and whatever, but
Yeah.
I just felt like the dialogue was right on point.
Everything seemed like, even the costume was right.
Yeah.
His personality, the action, everything was great. So as long as they stick to, I heard it's PG-13 though.
Yeah, and I heard that the footage they leaked was PG-13 too, so
Oh, well, whatever.
I mean, if that's the case, I don't know for a fact or anything, but
Yeah,
I know I've probably watched the test footage over 100 times.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so it's a hard movie to mess up, but I mean, really, didn't they already mess up Deadpool once, or was that
Oh
Sony?
man, they butchered that.
That wasn't
I,
Marvel, though, right?
yeah, well,
Oh, it's Fox.
Fox
Okay.
Studios, yeah, because it wasn't a Marvel film release or whatever.
I'm sorry, I was reading the comments, and every movie has a lesson, put Amber Alert.
Yes, Vampirilla would probably be one that I would have a hard time figuring out.
Yeah, I don't know how you would. That'd be uncomfortable to even like try to figure out.
Yeah, I think Lady Death isn't she pretty risque too? Like,
Yeah, definitely. Power. How about Power Girl?
I think Power Girl could be done. You just kind of, obviously modify that chest, but
Yeah, I guess so. I'm getting a whole bunch of messages here, so I've kind of paused for a second.
okay.
It's people on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Okay, good. Yeah, so a couple people are having trouble getting in here and asking questions and stuff.
No,
Oh, that's
we
cool.
already broke the internet.
That's cool. Cocky Tease posted on Instagram that he's watching us and likes the process and inspiring. That's pretty cool. And then Dave says, "Have I ever considered pursuing a career in animated art?" No, I haven't. Um, I haven't considered really a career in art until recently. Um, I have a career, and I love it. I like my job a lot, but only recently have I started thinking about art, making money off it. And I think the way I would do that is more probably through comics, but
Would you be interested
I'd
in
be open to
animation
whatever.
or no?
What was that? Dave?
Would you be interested in animation or just something you haven't thought about or?
Never thought of it, and no, yeah, I'd be interested if something were to come to me. Yeah, I'd be interested. You know,
Yeah.
probably be dumb to say no. All right, so I'm gonna move on to coloring. I'm not sure how dark or light I want to put this. What the hell? One dude says, "Oh, he says we broke the internet. He can't post on YouTube comments. Damn it."
Yeah. That's pretty good for our first night, huh?
We got a good turnout. Did we have 17 people? I think that's the highest we've had all night. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
That's 17 lives we've changed, man. All right, so I'm moving on to coloring. This is super simple. It's just grayscale, and I'm using. This isn't for you really. It's for everybody else. I'm using Copic. I think it's Copic. To
I always say Copic, so
was that?
I always say Copic, but I don't know.
So did I. But then I saw some video where someone was saying Copic, and he was like from the company. So I don't know.
Huh.
But anyhow, so I don't care what we call it, Copic, whatever. So I'm using that, and with the way Copic, I'm gonna say Copic. It sounds better.
Yep.
The way Copic works is they have what, four different types of grays.
Yeah.
There's warm, cool, neutral, and some other type of gray.
They have a toner.
Yeah, each of them has a different feel, tint, tone to it, whatever you want to call it.
No,
And
but I mean they have a gray scale that's called toner.
oh, okay, I got you. Well, but so
I don't have any of them. I haven't tried those because they look pretty similar to like the other ones to me. But
the tone ones.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't used them. I have the warm and the cool. That's all I have. And I don't even have all of those. I have the odd numbers.
yeah. I think I have odd numbers for all of them except for in the neutrals. I have even numbers somehow.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think that's just what they had when I went to the store, But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so this guy's black all over, just a little bit white. That's pretty simple. Oh, does he have? He has part of the spider going down his leg. It looks like.
yeah, I've seen different versions. Some go on the shoulders, some don't.
Hmm. I have mine going down the shoulder. I guess I'll throw one in the leg. Yeah, I'll do it. Are you a stickler for costumes? Like, do you want to get it exactly right, or
I
whatever feels
try
right?
to. That's another issue I have, like with the doing the tyke style stuff, is that sometimes, I mean, like the legs on a tyke just aren't long enough to do however many stripes go down there, so I'll shorten it up or whatever.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I try to stick to
Yeah, I gotcha. I like to have fun with costumes. Like, I don't deviate too much, but like Spider-Man especially, I like to
yeah.
have fun with the webs and the way the eyes are laid out and stuff. Well, got my cross a little bit in the shot there. Let's move it back. Oh, so anyhow, with the so I'm using Copic markers and I'm using the cool gray, the C's, and these have a slight blue tint to it, especially when you compare it to the warms that are side by side. Um, it has a bluish tint. So for Venom's symbiote, for the symbiote, I like to have the cool gray. I like to have it to have a bluish sort of tint to it for everyone watching. Do you agree, Jason?
Yeah, yeah. When you look at them individually, it's kind of might be a little hard to see the tonal difference in them. But it's amazing how they change when you pop a warm one next to
Yeah,
a
exactly.
cool.
All right, I'm not spending too much time erasing all my lines on this one. I've kind of grown used to just coloring over them, and it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. And I kind of like having the bones there.
Yeah.
Jordan asks, "What are your guys' tips for shading and shadows?" You want to go first, Jason?
Um. Yeah, that's something that I've been trying to like focus on or be more aware of when I do it. I'd say try to come up with like where your light source is to begin with, and once you do that, it makes it a whole lot easier to kind of figure out the shadows fall below or to the right or the left. Um, and I know there's like if you get into multi-directional light and everything else, but even just to start, if you want to say, oh, the light's coming from the top or something like that, I think help me.
Yeah. Um, I think there's really a couple different styles of like shading that I use, and one of them is just a normal like I guess gradient fade, sort of like things jet gradually get darker. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then the style I prefer is to have really deep, solid blacks as the shadow.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely. I can tell that in your um like those pieces you've been doing lately with
yeah.
the blacks and just very little white.
Yeah, exactly. So I really like having deep, solid black, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it on this one or not. Actually, I don't think I will. But yeah, if you look at what I've been doing recently, I've been going for like a mixture of Tim Townsend and Frank Miller, just deep blacks. But Tim Townsend has more of a structure to his black and white stuff, and Frank Miller's is very. I mean, obviously there's definitely a structure there, but his is more organic. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but
Yeah.
um, Tim Townsend's more like planned. There's an outline. There's just the black and white mingle together pretty darn well. But I don't know. There's two different styles of black and white that I do, and two different styles of shading and stuff. But yeah, having your light source is really important. obviously. And then something I learned recently, not too long ago, is to do colored pencil over the marker.
Yeah, I do that with a lot of mine just because I don't have the number of Copics to do. All color in Copic.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I really like the look and effect you can get with that. Um, if you lay down all the grayscale and then the colored pencil over the top.
Yeah. Oh, of the grayscale?
Yeah,
Oh, I never tried that.
yeah.
Huh. What I'm talking about is like you do the final colors in the Copic, right? And
Yeah.
then usually on top of black, but I'll do like an accent light
Mhm.
kind of. So whatever color will pop out the most or look the
Oh yeah,
best.
that's a good video too.
Like turquoise and pink look really really good on top of black.
Yeah.
And I'll probably add something like that on here as the final touch. So this one, usually I don't like do the whole thing like flatted, I guess. Like I'm going over the whole thing with the C5. It's like a medium neutral, cool gray.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the whole thing like that, and then I'll go over it with darker, and then a little bit darker. And usually I don't do that, but I feel like doing more of a natural shade on this one rather than a stark black. And so the way I do that is I lay it all out and then go over it, and then go over it again, and well, you'll see. So when you color, are you a perfectionist? Like, do you want to stay within the lines and get everything just
Uh,
right?
it depends. I mean, on something looser, especially like depending on the character or the setting or whatever.
Yeah,
Sometimes I think a rough look to it, fits the style more.
yeah. I think usually I just kind of go fast, usually. So do you read any comics currently?
Um, I usually just follow artists, so there's not like any one title that I'm
Yeah.
super attached to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have favorite characters, but if I don't like the artist, that's working on them or whatever, I typically won't pick it up.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be right back.
All right.
My kid just got out of bed. You there?
Yep.
Oh, it was stuck on my image the whole time.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I wasn't talking, so
It was a false alarm. My daughter's in bed.
kind of forget.
Yeah.
Do you guys prefer digital or working with paper and pens? What do you say?
Paper and pen.
Um, I like the digital, and um, I've been doing a lot of the digital work,
Yeah.
but it seems like when I go back to the paper and pen, it's like, man, I miss this.
Oh, absolutely.
So I go through phases. I mean, I definitely think there's advantages to both. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, no way, you can never get better than digital, or no, you can get better than doing it by hand.
Right. I've been your digital stuff's pretty damn good, man.
Thanks.
I was looking at it today, and I believe you and I started doing it around the same time.
Oh, do we?
I thought so, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But your stuff's really good.
Thanks.
Like, didn't you just start doing it?
Um, well, I used to use the old bamboo tablet,
Oh, okay.
and I think about August I got a Surface Pro 3,
Yeah.
and it has the pressure sensitivity and that kind of thing. So I started using that to draw directly,
Right.
digitally, and it like changed my life.
Yeah,
So
that's around the same time I got. Maybe that's why I thought we started at the same time because I picked
yeah.
up the Galaxy Note Pro 12.2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So but yeah, like you're pretty like you got it down it seems.
Yeah, I really tried to make an effort to like really learn, the layers and doing different coloring like
Yeah.
techniques and stuff on it because that was really like I felt like a weak point for me. So I wanted to, really work on that or take time to kind of focus on that and figure it out.
Yeah.
Plus, it's always cheaper to
Oh,
color your own work than to pay somebody else to do it.
yeah. I'm glad I can do that. I do the digital stuff. It can be fun, and I'm enjoying it more and more. But oops. But it's not as fun. You know,
Yeah.
it's just not as fun as this. So I did all my. I forgot to put the white stripe on his pants. Damn it. But I did the flat gray that I'll build on, and then I'm gonna do a warm gray. You can see the difference, hopefully. A warm gray on top for the tongue, as like a base for the tongue, and then I'll go with like a red over that, and I'll probably need to go darker than this. But you can hopefully you can see the difference in the grays. The pose you used looks similar to the spawn one you did.
Oh, yeah, it is a little bit. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Is that one of your go-tos?
Apparently, not like consciously, but
Yeah, yeah. All right. Any questions here? Oh, is there a specific kind of paper you guys enjoy more than others? And then Dave's got a question also. But is there a certain kind of paper that you enjoy more than others?
um, I don't know. I mean, I typically use the Bristol board or the Strathmore brand or whatever it is.
Yeah,
But as long as it takes ink well and you can draw on it, I mean,
yeah,
I don't like bad paper, but I don't have, necessarily something I think is way better than everything else.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I pretty much only use the yellow Strathmore,
Yeah, and
molten
that's
yellow
what I mean.
cover.
That's what I pretty much always get.
Yeah, I like the smooth a lot,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm using right now. The only problem that I have with the smooth is that it doesn't take the colored pencil as well as the vellum. I don't know if you're familiar with both, but there's the smooth
Yeah,
and the vellum that I like. The
yeah, the
smooth,
vellum has a little bit of tooth to it.
yeah, exactly. So the vellum takes the colored pencil really well. All right, so then let's see here. So Dave asks, Jason, what made you decide to put him on a trash can?
I don't know. I was
Well,
just thinking kind of like Venom, back alley, dirty, I don't know, kind of dark character.
yeah.
So,
Well, that you couldn't think of another pose, right?
right, that too. I couldn't use a crit, that would be too obvious.
And the trash can just lends itself to the pose, so
Yep.
there you go. Does anybody want any Skittles? Uh, let's see here. Dave's got a follow up, I think. All right, Dave says it's little things. This is about you. It's little things like that he adds to the character background that make it much funnier for Tykes. Justin, you decided to go with an animation Duke. I think it means dude with this drawing session. You have a wide variety of art. Do you prefer drawing certain characters in this style over others? Um, I don't. I have no idea. I just draw. I don't know. I don't know if that's a cop out or not, but this felt right, so I did it. I don't put a whole lot of planning into a lot of this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it just kind of comes on the fly. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I tried to think of what with doing the tykes, I mean, that's part of the thing too, is like what's realistic. You know what I mean? Like, is it realistic to have this little kid character like jumping from rooftop to rooftop? Probably not. So I felt, hey, a garbage can would be something you can climb on, play on, whatever.
Oh, that does make sense. That's brilliant. Yeah, there you
You
go.
know? So,
There you go.
so see, it wasn't just a cop out.
All right, so just for people watching, I went with the pocket brush pen for his mouth, or I'm sorry, yeah, mouth, inner mouth, and tongue texture. Um, the brush pen just gives nice texture to it, and it makes it look a little bit more rounded and textury, and not so smooth. So yeah, I didn't realize you put that much thought into like, what they're standing on and stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I sit here and, wonder over it and take a lot of time, but I just try to come up with like, like a kid on a playground or, things that make kind of a little bit more sense than.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not like Scotty Young who just puts them in a white void.
He does.
Just saying. For all you people that want to say this is Scotty Young.
So when someone asked earlier if you have an artist that you think gets too much credit, you
No,
were
I mean, I
you were
wouldn't
serious
say too
about
much credit. I just hate being compared to him all the time.
it. I think you were serious though.
Nah.
I think you were serious.
Okay, here's my honest opinion is that I think his type stuff isn't his best stuff. I think
Yeah.
that his best stuff is like I really like his older stuff, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you follow him on Instagram or like any of that stuff,
Yeah,
but
I did.
his daily warm up sketches and stuff like that.
What is it?
His daily warm up sketches that he posts
Oh
from
yeah.
time. I think that stuff's incredible. Like the line work and the inking and everything in it. I
Oh yeah.
I just am blown away by, especially compared to when he does the little kids.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
know.
Yep.
So
I agree. Those daily warm up ones. I haven't seen one for a while, but they used to have really cool story elements to them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he stopped doing like those ones, but they seem to be a lot of like just quick characters now, or like
Oh, okay.
tribute pieces to other like frenzy artist friends or whatever, you know.
Hmm. All right, so I'm going in with a little bit darker. I'm going with the next. Well, the previous gray was C5. This is C7. Just staying with my odd numbers and going up two. And that's pretty much it. So what are you doing with your piece right now?
I just finished up what I think I'm gonna do with the pocket brush for now, and I'm gonna start going in with either some Copics or I actually have a gray pocket brush, um, where so I bought it brand
Really?
new.
Gray one?
Well, I bought it. I bought the brush brand new, and they don't. You know, when you buy it, the tip is white because no ink has gone through it.
Yeah.
So I took an old empty cartridge and inserted this. I don't know if you can see this Noodler's gray
Yeah.
ink into it,
I don't know.
and because I just really like the feel of these, and it gives you like a constant flow of ink rather than dipping it, you know,
Yeah.
in the ink back and forth kind of thing.
Yeah. Do you ever use fountain pens?
I don't. I have looked around. I wanted to try some, but I just haven't found like I don't know anything about them, so I don't really know where to
Yeah.
start or what would be, you know, a good one to use kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, I picked up one. I don't remember the brand, but it's pretty fun to use. It's not the kind you dip over and over again. It's got a capsule with it, but it's just different. Different feel, different look, different texture.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, let's see here. Next question. Oh, actually, I'm gonna check. Let's go with a YouTube question or a statement. I feel like when I draw, I get caught up in the details too much. Justin, do you have some advice with exaggerating and manipulating proportions? I'm the same way. What I've found is if you draw faster, proportions naturally just kind of get exaggerated. Um, and then really you kind of have to shut off your brain while you're doing it and stop judging it. And things for me just kind of fall into place after that. Like with this Venom, I wanted a hunched, exaggerated look, and the head started up here. And I started making the shoulders like that, but that's not exactly hunched. So I did the head here and then down here. So I actually lowered it 3 times, and then the shoulders I made like almost above his head, but up here to give it a real hunched look and pretty exaggerated. The tongue I didn't hold back. My hand told me to go like that, so I did it. It's just drawing fast and having fun with it and not worrying about what it looks like in a way. You have any thoughts on that, Jason?
um, yeah, I mean, I like to try and come up with like something really loose as far as the pose, and then just kind of, you know, keep that feel as I go, and try not to think too much about, you know, a leg or an arm or whatever, and keep
Yeah.
it. I I mean, I guess it's all your personal preference, but I like the
Right.
loose um, style or whatever you want to say.
Yeah. I found for me drawing fast really changed the way I do things, like forcing myself to draw fast during the lunchtime requests, especially.
Yeah, it helps take your brain out of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Like you have to stop judging it and just roll with it, and then
Yeah,
it tells its own story. Like it comes together on its own. But you have to get out of your own
right.
way. So I definitely recommend to people just to practice drawing fast and see what happens. Shoot. I'm not staying within the lines at all. I also recommend coloring fast too. Oh, and the other thing, who was it? Jordan, right? Yeah. The other thing that helped me out and still does is rather than drawing with your wrist like this, really draw with your elbow for one, and then you can even draw with your shoulder. I don't know if that's showing up for you, but with the wrist, you can, is good for details like that. But with the elbow, it's for sweeping lines, and you can even like you see me do that. Like your lines will become very fluid if you draw from your elbow down and even from your shoulder down. You ever do that, Jason?
Yeah, I'm a really bad wrist drawer.
Yeah.
So uh, I try to. I mean, when I think about it, I try to use my whole arm,
Yeah.
especially for like the rough stages or whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like I said, when I go to ink it and everything like that, I try to maintain that feel,
Mm-hmm. And the
So
brush pen will do that really well.
yeah, and that's why I kind of switched to it because I was so stiff with the microns or different whatever brand you use, but those small tip pens.
Yeah. So that didn't really fit your style.
Yeah, my style has changed a lot, just over the past, I don't know, couple years even really.
Yeah.
Just from switching, materials and stuff that I use.
Oh, okay. But like you could identify that like using the fine line pens just didn't fit the way you draw.
Yeah,
So do you, like I mean I think for me using the brush pen like I've used it a couple times in this. There's a certain thing I'm going for, but overall I want to be even though I am very fluid and I kind of just roll with it. Like when it comes down to it, I do want things pretty precise in a way actually.
yeah, your work is very much like that. I mean, I think those pens fit your style really well.
Yeah. Yeah, they do like the especially the thicker lines. Like after I'm done coloring
Yeah.
this, I'll probably go over it again and do even thicker lines. Let me catch up with Dave here and see if he has anything else he wants to ask. Have either of us met Scotty Young? No. Dave,
No, no,
Dave, what? Nor
I
have
have
you.
not.
Dave does mention that he thinks you want people to compare Scotty Young to you.
No, I don't, and I think Dave knows that.
Do you know Dave in person by chance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. We have there's a lot of requests that came in, for tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I had a good turnout on mine. Let's see. Yeah, you had a pretty good turnout too.
What? Okay, let's do this. What was the oddest request that you saw?
Tonight,
Yep.
honestly, a lot of them I don't know what they are. Like anime requests, I have no idea usually what they
Yeah, a
are.
lot of those I didn't. Katy
Yeah.
Perry, I thought was a pretty interesting request.
No, no, not Katy Perry. Katy. Oh my daughter just woke up. I can't say it. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, it was Katy fucking Perry,
Yeah,
not just Katy Perry. Yeah, that was a good one though.
I was
I
trying to
don't
keep you rated.
I don't draw real people. I don't like drawing caricatures or portraits or anything. You ever do that?
Yeah. I actually have a couple commissions right now for a couple football players.
For football players?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, football tykes.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, that's cool. Is it for
but
the actual football player?
of football players.
Of football player, okay. No, but you know, look, I get that, but like, you know, someone says, "Hey, I want you to draw my wife and I."
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. I'm
Yeah,
always worried that the person's gonna be like, that doesn't look like me.
absolutely. Yeah, it to me, I'm just not good at them, and they always come out looking pretty awkward, I think. So how's it going over there?
I think pretty well.
All right, I'm almost done with this next darkest layer.
What's the darkest Copic that you use?
I just the 100 black.
But I mean, like for shading. So, like for that Venom, what's the darkest gray that you'll use?
Oh, the black, the 100 black. Because even the 100, it says black, but it's not really super dark black.
Okay.
And there's an even darker black called special black that they have, and I
Yeah.
don't have, unfortunately, 'cause I ordered the wrong one. But yeah, it'll go nicely on here. It's not even too dark, really. How about you?
Yeah, I feel like I tend to keep mine pretty light.
Yeah.
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 I usually don't go. I mean, I do the shadows, with the black. But as far as the gray that I'll go in with, I probably wouldn't go. I don't know. I probably won't use anything higher than like a 7, maybe.
Mm, gotcha. Every movie has a lesson and says that we have to do this again soon. I definitely would like to.
Yeah, I'd like to make it a regular thing if we could figure out, a schedule or something so people can plan on it.
Yeah, it helps to have all those announcements, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to go back over it with the C5, which was the first gray I used, and just kind of blend the two together a little bit more. I'm still moving pretty fast, actually. Let me check my phone here. I think I'm getting some Facebook messages. Uh, uh, apparently, you have to draw Josh Blaylock. Who's that?
Uh, he's another artist. He does Mercy Sparks.
He does what?
Mercy Sparks.
I've heard of that. I heard of that recently. What is that?
Comic book, female-based comic book, or a female character.
Okay. He says he
That
would
would
not be
be
mad
bad.
if we plugged his comic, I guess. Does that count as a plug, just mentioning it?
I don't know. He probably really wants me to draw him.
Oh, is that the character?
No, the character is Mercy Sparks.
What's the Josh Blaylock thing?
He's the creator.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing that was Dave.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right, so now I'm adding black, and actually I think between the black and the C7, it's too much of a contrast. So I'll probably go over, connect those, like blend those with a C9. But I only have that in the wide tip, unfortunately, but I'll make it work. How long have we been going at this, man? Oops. It's been, dang, almost an hour and a half.
Wow.
I didn't think it took that long, honestly. I think your boy Dave is blowing up my Facebook here. Let's see. Devil's Due Publishing, alright.
Yeah.
Dave's getting pretty frustrated at his iPad or something. He's having a hard time typing.
Oh, yep.
But yeah, he votes that we should do this weekly.
Yeah, weekly might be a little much, but
It's a lot, but yeah, every now and again I wouldn't mind at all.
yeah. As long as the turnout's good, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I set up a YouTube account. I need to set up a channel and stuff.
Oh, okay. I used to upload a lot of videos and just slow down, but I'd like to get back into it. The editing and stuff takes a while,
Yeah.
or it can. So I'm just going in with the black and putting in where the shadows should fall, more or less. And I don't know about you, but I'm not, like, I want it to be believable, but if a shadow will look good somewhere, even though it doesn't realistically fall there, I'll put it there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
How's it going?
Good, good. Just going in with a darker gray.
That looks real nice, man.
Thanks.
Real nice. I like, yeah, the brush pen was a great idea. The texture is awesome. It looks like an old beat up garbage can.
Yeah, yeah.
Nailed it.
That's I modified a Pentel brush.
Oh yeah?
I got the idea from another artist on Instagram. Let me see if I can find this one. So I don't know if you can see this. I
Hmm.
cut the tip on it and
Oh,
then
okay.
with needle nose pliers so that it gives you more of a scratchy look.
Yeah.
Um, so here's kind of like this is the modified brush, this is the
Oh
regular
wow.
brush, and then this is the brush pen I loaded with gray.
Nice.
So you can see it's kind of more of a neutral gray. I
Nice.
was thinking about using it on this, but I wanted to, like you said, go with the cool look, the cool gray form. So
Yeah. Learning a lot from you tonight. So once you're done with your markers, you have a next step, or are you done?
I usually go in with the white pen,
Okay. Definitely.
take some out, add some whites in.
All right. I need to transition between the black and the other grays. I'm gonna grab a marker and bring it back. See, all I have is this fat tip
Yeah.
for a C9. You know, the C9 might have been dark enough as it is. Oh. Someone said you use a Nerf gun?
Uh, kind
Oh,
of.
that's sweet. Very well done. All right. So that's the C9 to blend with the black. Now I'm going to go with the C7 again and blend it a little bit more. We got a pretty good turnout tonight, man. I was very happy with this. All right. All right. Now it's just fine tuning. Go a little bit darker over the red here. Oh, I forgot to put slime on his tongue. Damn it. I always forget that. So what conventions you got coming up that you want to tell people about?
Um, Man, I can't remember the dates off the top of my head. There's one in Fort Collins, Colorado. I think that's the last weekend of February, and it's a one-day con on the CSU campus. And then I believe there's about three, I think, in March, all in Colorado Springs area.
Well,
And those will be the most upcoming.
yeah.
Now I'm going in with my white and just to.
I have what's the first one in here in California. Central California is a small town called Lodi. They're having their first convention called Grape City Con, and I'll be there. And then the week after, that's February 8th, and then the week, I believe, the week after that is East Bay Comic Con, another first year in Concord in the East Bay, California. Another probably another small one. I think small ones are pretty good for people because there's like it's cheap.
Yeah.
There's no traffic. Parking is available. I mean, no foot traffic. You know, you can walk around. You're not.
Right.
All right. Since there's so much black in here, I figured I'll use some white to divide it up. I'm hoping it'll give me a better look. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. So no Kansas City. Sorry, Jordan. No. All right. So every movie has a lesson that says, despite being professionals yourselves. I'm not a professional, by the way. Um, would you consider yourself a professional?
Not yet.
Yeah. Could you describe a time where you were struck with a fanboy moment, like meeting an artist or a subject, etc.? Yeah, I had that recently. There's an artist I like a lot on Instagram. His Instagram name is Iron Pinky.
Oh yeah.
I love him, his art,
Yeah.
and he does a lot of. He works for Udon, right?
Uh,
Something like that. He
Sounds right.
draws Skull Kickers. I think it's
Hmm.
real. Is that right?
Yeah, sounds right.
I think it's his own creator-owned thing, but and he draws for Udon, and he liked one of my drawings. That was a huge moment for me. I think I even posted that on Instagram to announce my fanboy happiness.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it's pretty big. I love his work too.
yeah, serious. And then
His colors are
he
incredible.
commented on my post saying that my work was great, which was like even better.
Yeah.
And then I was looking through my followers, and I noticed he follows me, which is like that blew my mind. So yeah, it definitely felt like I had a fanboy moment there. How about you?
Um,
Besides this moment right here.
right.
I
I
muted
mean,
myself. I'm sorry.
mine's a little whatever, but when I won that Spawn
Oh yeah.
contest and getting an email from Todd McFarlane kind of
Oh, that's awesome.
blew my mind.
Wow. Absolutely.
So it was kind of like, oh my God, he had to type in my name.
Nice. Now, was it one of those letters where it's like pre-written in your names in all capitals?
No, it was actually like really personal. Like he talked
Nice.
about the submission I had and um, how a lot of people in his office, that was their favorite and they really liked it and stuff.
Wow.
So that was really cool. I mean, he didn't say that he really liked it, but
I'm sure it was implied.
yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
So that was probably mine. But I mean, it was kind of. I mean, he kind of had to when I won the contest. It wasn't like a. Um, Other moments, I'd probably say like the first con that I did, having people come up to the table and be like, "Oh, I've been following you on Instagram for a
Oh
long
yeah.
time. Love your stuff. Can I get a picture with you or whatever?" It was kind of weird, but
Isn't that cool?
yeah, it was pretty cool. But I was kind of like, "What? Like, why do you want a picture with me?"
Or like being asked to sign stuff. That's sweet.
Yeah,
All right. So right now, it looks like you're doing this. Are you going with the white gel pen or what?
yeah. I went in with the white pen and added some here and there.
So yeah, I'm using the white gel pen to divide and kind of solidify the structure like this arm. I wanted it to jump out a little bit more, but it got lost in all the black. And then I'm also using the white gel pen to add little highlights here and there. Is that kind of what you're doing?
Yeah,
Or did?
I'm actually gonna go back in with the gray and make it a little darker in spots.
And I was using the wrong gel pen. Great. Let's do this again. Yeah, one of my gel pens is like clogged or something, so it's not running very well. So this we'll do it over again. And then so after this, what I'll do is take a white um, colored pencil and I'll lightly go around some of those highlights to make them kind of shiny, which I think fits the symbiote skin. Should be kind of shiny. And for that, I'm just using this Prismacolor. This is actually a watercolor pencil, but Prismacolor color pencils are what I use. So I just kind of pick a spot and lightly go around it. And that's about it. And then, what color should I use for the for like a alternate light source
Uh,
preference?
I don't know, a yellow might look good.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yellow, yeah, why not? Usually I go for like turquoise or pink.
Yeah, I think a warm tone would be good to offset kind of the cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're just looking really cool, man.
Thanks.
All right, yellow. I'm gonna grab a yellow. Be right back. Not within arm reach. You said yellow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like yellow. All right. And usually what I'll do is pick out a couple different ones and blend them together. Let's see here. It says not to brown nose or anything, but when Jason responded back on a recent Spider-Man project I did, when I tagged him to check it out, I mildly crapped my pants. That moment, haha.
Well, I'll add that to my fanboy list moments.
Hey, there you go, yeah. Alright, so what I like to do is take whatever colored pencil that'll really pop and jump out and apply it. So my light source is vaguely from here, so I'm going to do it from pretty much the opposite direction. And it's going to jump out, or should jump out real nice. But I am worried about the amount of ink I used and the paper. So first I'm going to start with my darkest selection of yellow, and then I'll work up. Actually, I'm going to go for more like this way. Up.
I'm debating on background right now.
Yeah. It's a tough call. You got that trash can there.
Yeah,
You can build on that.
I think I want to go in with probably a color and just kind of brush in some around it, maybe.
Yeah. Using what?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna maybe get bold and try this gray ink bottle I have.
Alright. That is bold.
Yeah.
I don't think this is showing up very well on the camera. Let me see if I turn this off. Hopefully people can see that. It's hard not to overdo this part. You know what? Damn
Let me see what else.
it. Dave says do an alleyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple, I think.
Alright. Sorry, Dave. Do my best.
Yeah.
It seems to be the obvious choice, though.
Mm. I think sometimes this is the hardest part.
Background?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, coming up with, just something simple or the right color to kind of set it off.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Alright. So first layer of yellow, followed by the next brightest one, or next darkest one. Go over it a little bit, lightly, but not as far out. Draw a tyke lizard playing in the trash. Oh, that's a good idea. A really good idea.
Hmm.
All you gotta do is draw a whole new character.
I wish I had like a brick type color.
A brick color?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
I I, I would think like a darker color would be good.
Yeah, I'm just afraid I don't want to lose this half where
Lose
I'm
what?
not want to gray.
You don't want to lose what?
I don't want to lose this darker side.
Yeah. It kind of looks fantastic as it is too, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm afraid to put anything down on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
You think maybe you're just done,
Yeah, I might.
and that's
Might
okay.
call it that.
That's all right. Hmm. I think I'm probably doing too much yellow, but I'm having a lot of fun here. All right, and then I go with my brightest yellow after I sharpen it. I don't think I even needed to put this white border here between the arm and everything else, because the yellow kind of creates that distance. I wonder if I'm gonna color over it. Do over.
I decided to brush in some gray.
Oh, there you go. Very non-threatening.
Yeah.
It's a safe color, right?
Yeah.
Do you always use a brush?
No, just with like the background usually or something bigger, like bigger areas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. I didn't need that white to white at all. Oh, I got more. And we still got 16 viewers, man. This is good. A chunk of them have been here the whole time too.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Let's see here. All right, I just got here. What's up, guys? Just drawing. What's up with you, Jason?
Um, just filling this in.
Christopher asked the same thing. Are you working on a flat or an angle table? I'm working on a flat one just because my computer's right here and I can be in control of everything. Oops. I also have an angle table that I use every now and again, but usually I like to be in front of my computer, and so I use a flat table. How about you, Jason?
I'm using a drawing table, but it's set pretty flat. I don't have much of an angle on it.
All right, there you go. Uh, you could do a couple of beat up thugs. All right. Simple round shape in the background, possibly red, would make the drawings pop. True. Do you guys ever get into an artistic rut? And if so, how do you get out of it? You ever get in an artistic rut, dude?
Yeah. I usually just try to sit down with a sketch pad and just draw whatever kind of comes up, you know.
Like you just force it?
Yeah, but not necessarily like force it for any one character or project or anything, you know, just kind of, even if it's just drawing shapes and see see
Yeah.
what kind of comes of that, you know.
Yeah. Gotcha. Um, what I've found that works for me is like recently, what the hell did I do? Oh, get back to basics. So, and this was recommended to me by I think a follower of mine, but he said that when he gets stuck, he'll turn to an anatomy book and then like go from there. Um, but I find if I purposely do something different, that it helps me snap out of it. So, like recently, I was drawing female faces, and I went and literally copied a couple of my favorite artists just to kind of do it a different way, you know.
Yeah.
That just to mentally break out of that rut and get yourself in a different mindset. That helped me out. Oh, there's also I was taught this like activity where you make all these squiggly lines.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do, but I just
You know what I'm talking about though?
yeah. You
Like you
just
just
kind of
take paper
draw
and
on the page and then force your brain to kind of pick up things within it.
yeah, you just like make all these lines and then look for whatever you find inside of it, like objects or animal or whatever. Just for me that helped kind of just jog my imagination and it's good brain exercise, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe hopefully that helps out. Who asked that? Oh, Nolan. Hopefully it helps out Nolan there. Solve your problem, I hope. Well, the other thing also is just to challenge yourself and like draw faster or draw something you never drawn before or a character or I don't know, something like that, but just do something different, really. All right. I think I'm done with the yellows. So at this point, I'm going to go and do a simple background. Let's see, AJ, AJ the DJ. He said wide Copics are good for that as well. Yeah, I like to do that a lot. I like to take a wide Copic and like make a background. Can give it a really nice texture. Every movie has a lesson that says we're hanging in there. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hope you're still enjoying it.
I just went back in with the white pen and kind of added some more whites to it.
Right on.
Give it a little outline, a little cleaner.
So I think I'm gonna do a warm gray behind this, and I don't want to dwell on it. I want to pick one and move on. So I'm going W5. I have a couple more steps after this, but I'm almost done here.
Yeah, I think I'm done with mine unless I decide to throw some red on there and make it an Agent Venom Thunderbolts edition? Or
Yeah. There you go. That's a good
I don't
idea.
know. Anyone have any opinions out there?
You're asking me or everybody else?
Uh, hey, anyone that wants to chime in?
I think that'd be cool.
Thunderbolts Agent Venom or just the regular Agent Venom?
Let's see here.
Christopher, this is the first one that we've done.
Dave says it's 1 a.m. over there. What time is it for you right now?
What time is it for you?
11.
Okay, so 10.
Wait.
No, 12. I'm terrible at this
You
time.
keep doing that, yeah. How late do you usually stay up drawing?
It depends. During the week, usually about 1 to 2 a.m.
Damn.
On the weekends, 3 to 4 maybe.
I wish I could do that, man. The weekdays, I need to get in bed by like 11 at the latest,
Yeah.
just 'cause I have the work. And then the weekends, I like to push it as far as I can, and like 2:30 too.
I'll be right back. I think I might try your colored pencil trick and throw a little.
Okay. There you go. All right. Not too dark. I might add a little bit more. No, that's good actually. It looks lighter on screen, but there's a good balance between the warm and the cool there. Oh, Dave says you should do the Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since Dave's buying all our drawings, right?
Hey, yeah. There you go. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in and redo some of the stuff, like the color pencil washes out things. Like the my black lines here got lost because of the color pencil. So I like to go back in and redo them, and I really like to have a nice dark black. Yeah, it already like jumps out more. You can tell, or I can tell. Yeah, Dave says he's buying them all.
Sorry, guys. Dave's buying them all.
Is Dave rich?
I hope so.
What I definitely would not mind doing is getting other artists involved in this too.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool to get some, some people we admire involved.
Yeah, maybe we can get Scotty Young.
Hey, hey. I hear he's really good with the the baby stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have a draw.
Nice thick lines. I love it. Nice and dark. You can still see a lot of my red pencil on the white like chest, symbol and the arm. But I like that. You're too quiet. It's not showing what you're doing.
Oh, sorry. I was working on that yellow. You, my friend, are a
Oh, that's
genius.
sweet. I'm sorry, what?
I said, you, my friend, are a genius.
Am I?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think that really adds to it.
Oh yeah, that looks really nice, dude. Don't overdo it. Actually, do whatever you want. It's your piece, but it's easy to overdo it. But yeah, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it definitely gave it that little bit to, jump out. It was a little
Exactly.
too flat before,
Exactly.
as far as being grayscale.
Yeah, the whole
Now,
mood just shifts.
should I use a red Copic to add the red, or should I use a red colored pencil?
I would personally, I would do the Copic, and then you could even go over it again with like a lighter red colored pencil or something.
Yeah. Oh, we got one guy drawing along.
Say what?
I said we got one guy drawing along, the second X-Man.
Oh yeah? Where'd you see that?
On the YouTube. It's drawing Legend of Korra, which is
Oh, cool.
actually a big favorite of mine.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean he's drawing along?
Why he says that he's drawn Legend of Korra right along with us. So while he's
Oh, I see. I'm
streaming,
sorry. I
he's
see.
drawing.
I thought you meant he was like broadcasting. I see it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he's broadcasting.
I've never seen that show. Is it good?
I really like it.
I like Airbender was amazing.
Yeah,
What
that
was it
one.
called? What was it
I
called?
think that was
Airbender?
better. This one's a little bit more serious.
Yeah. You watch any other anime?
No, I mean not really.
There's
Uh,
something.
what
There's
is
something
it?
called Attack on Titan, I think.
Yeah,
You ever seen that?
yeah, I watched that one.
I've been watching that. It's pretty decent.
Yeah,
I like the Titans are pretty awesome and the animation's amazing, but the dialogue and stuff are atrocious.
yeah. I usually throw on what is it, Toonami or whatever they call it now on Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
I usually throw it on, late Saturday night and just kind of work while it's on in the background.
Yeah. I like to. I don't know if for some reason I really like to listen to like lectures and philosophy and stuff like that when I draw. I feel like I get both hemispheres of my brain stimulated.
Yeah.
With a whole bunch of caffeine and sugar, my brain is going a mile a minute.
What else do we have? Um, I thought I saw another question somewhere.
Huh?
Oh, somebody asked about the Copic refills.
What's the question?
I think basically, are they worth it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I just started buying the refills before I was kind of buying markers because I wasn't going through them as fast.
Yeah.
But Yeah, definitely worth it.
That red looks nice, dude.
Yeah.
Well played, sir. But yeah, the Copics are absolutely worth it. They very much worth the money.
Yeah, and I think the refills are what about as much as the markers are?
Like $6 each, yeah. It's not much.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but it's very much worth it. All right. Oh, I think I'm on my last step here. If I can find my white gel pen, there it is. Nope, that's not it. And I'm just gonna outline my outline. Oh, and then let's see. Someone had asked this question. Ask. Going to bed around 8 or 9 and waking up at 3 or 4. I've thought about doing that. I've really thought about doing that. I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I'm not a wake up person. I'm a stay up
Yeah, yeah, me too.
person.
Yeah.
I don't wake up well, so
All right, so I'm trying to catch up here with the comments here. How often do you have these live feeds? This is our first one. I think you answered that already. Concrete wall with with graffiti in the background.
oh yeah, I saw that one. I think it's too late.
Digging the regular Agent Venom. I would leave it. Oh, too late.
Too late.
You should make a copy so you have both versions.
Too late.
What is my day job? Man, I'm reluctant to answer that. I'll get back to that. How do you guys feel about Copic refills? Okay. I'm waiting for the fastest pickle alive. What is that? Oh,
um,
was that one of the requests, Nolan, that you gave me? And then David says he's not poor. And Jordan wants to know, are these for sale? And does Dave really have dibs? I don't mind putting mine up for sale. I don't know if anyone has dibs.
I mean,
David did literally
I'll
call
put
him.
mine up for sale as well.
Say it again?
I'll put mine up for sale as well.
Dave did literally call them. Like, what are we supposed to do about that?
Set a price. If Dave wants to pay the price, then he
I
gets
guess.
first shot.
I guess so. He says he's not poor, huh? There you go. Oh, how many times can you refill your markers with a Copic refill? I don't know. It's a lot.
Quite a few. I know that I've refilled at least twice, and it's probably not really made much of a difference in the level. I mean, I still
Yeah.
have, I'd say probably 6/8.
It's a lot. I don't know either, but it's a lot. I haven't run
Yeah,
out
it
of
is a
one yet.
lot.
Like I've used my black and my prawn a lot. You know what we should do is like people can do a. We'll just do an auction right here. We'll do an auction, and whoever wins the auction wins the pieces.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, how much would you charge for something like this starting?
Um, I don't know. Why don't you just throw it out there and let people opening bids?
That's a good idea. There you go. Copic says you get 8 refills. Thank you, Nolan.
Yeah, I would believe that.
I think I worry too much about pricing sometimes.
Yeah, I think pricing is very difficult for me.
It is.
Anyways,
It really is. Like I pretty much just go based on whatever my last thing sold for. Might charge $5 or $10 more the next time,
yeah.
and then see how it goes. But I mean, I have no idea.
Alright, I think I'm going to call this one done.
Damn it, you're done before I got to outline this thing. I was hoping this would time perfectly. All right, show it off there. We'll show and tell.
Let me see if I can figure out the camera angles here. Is that fitting in there?
That looks really good, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So kind of scan through since it doesn't fit on the. There we go. All right.
Well done, sir. And I believe I am done with mine. And there it is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I wish, like on camera, it doesn't show up well enough on camera, but yeah. Pretty pleased. All right. You happy with yours?
Yeah. How about you?
I am. I wish it would show up better on the camera, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. Daddy is content.
How do you guys determine prices? Personally, I've set a scale with my most expensive at 25.
That's well, it's just like what we said before. Like, I think when I started, I charged like super cheap, you know, and then as I've gotten my name out there more, and as I've improved, I've charged a little bit more and a little bit more. And something like this, like Jordan put start bid at $50, like that's easily I'd start around $50. And
Yeah.
if somebody wants to pay more and outbid Jordan, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking before, pricing is just a really hard thing to kind of determine, you know. I did the same thing, kind of started out low. As I was selling more and getting more work, I started, charging a little bit more. The other thing, too, is, going to conventions and stuff like that with prints, to kind of gives you an idea of what prints are going for,
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of based my prices off of what other artists I thought, were kind of, quality of work wise and stuff like that.
Right. No, absolutely. It's, judging your own artwork and pricing it is difficult.
Yeah. And then there was one other question. Where do you guys buy your materials?
Aaron Brothers and Michaels, and sometimes I'll buy stuff online, but usually I just like to do it in person.
Yeah, I don't buy much online. I'm the same way. I kind of like to see it before I. I mean, if it's a refill or material that I already have that I need to another brush for or something like that, I'll order online if I can find it cheaper. But Michael's always has like 40% off every week, and you can find coupons for Hobby Lobby and whatever else. So I usually use those if I can.
Michael's coupons are pretty easy to find too. Like you can find those online.
Yeah, and they usually or sometimes have those deals for 20% off your entire purchase or whatever it may be.
Yeah, and then Aaron Brothers accepts Michael's coupons.
Oh, they do.
Yep.
I did not know that.
So if you go to I went to Aaron Brothers and they had Prismacolor pencils for 60% off or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I brought in a Michael's coupon for an extra 20% off, and they honored it.
Oh, that's cool.
So I got a
know.
huge set of pencils for like way cheap.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I don't know how we're gonna sell these things. Jordan maybe wants to pay 50. I don't know. I say put it on the site and whoever buys it first buys it first. I don't know. Look, Jordan or who was it, Dave or anyone else, if
Yeah.
you want to email me if you're interested in it or hit me up on Facebook or something, let me know and I guess we'll take it from there. I don't know. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, unless anyone else has questions they want to chime in with now, or last call for questions.
Hey,
Last call.
Jordan, another bidder wants to know if you're serious. Is it $50 each or $50 for both? So I guess we're doing this right now,
Yeah.
which is all right. Oh, damn it. Sorry, Jordan. You got to answer now. Dave's hitting me up in the silent auction here.
Okay.
So how long are we doing this for?
I don't
I'm
know.
checking. 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yep.
50 each. Jordan says 50 each. Can our other auction participant beat that? Don't be doing 50-50 like 50 cents.
Nolan, I haven't been on the East Coast. I don't have any plans this year to hit the East Coast. Hopefully down the road.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, for you it'd be really cross country.
Yeah, but realistically, I don't I don't know how I'd do that.
Yeah,
Like
flight
honestly,
plus hotel plus booth space.
yeah.
Yeah, it adds up.
I got a wife and a child, and
Yeah.
I don't see it happening anytime soon. Dave's counteroffer is he is lying, or maybe he's calling you a liar. I'm not sure.
Yeah, could be.
Second
I don't know what
X-Men
I'm lying
news.
about.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what I'd be lying about, but
I don't know either. Going to the East Coast, maybe.
hmm,
All
could
right.
be.
So second X-Men. Yeah, we do want to do this. This is a lot of fun. This is perfect. So I do we do plan on doing this, and what I think we both agree we like to involve other artists as well.
Yeah.
Thanks for the shout out, Sonic Ninja. He does the post-it sketches. That sounds familiar. All right, I think Dave's out of the running here.
Dave's bowing out.
He's he said Jordan is lying. All right, looks like now he says no. Oh my god. So all the other viewers, you can hang out and ask questions, of course, but looks like we're all right. So we're waiting on we're doing a little auction here.
Yeah.
So all right, Dave's at 55. Do I hear 60? My fat ass is gonna need some Skittles. Would love to see other artists join you guys, definitely. Not me though. All right, Christopher. So what are you doing the rest of the night, Jason?
I'll probably go work on some other things. I want to start working on a sketchbook, so I may put in a little work on that. I'm working on that submission for the Capcom tribute book.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I may try to make some headway on that. I have it pretty much inked out and flatted, so I need to go in and add all the shadows and highlights and all that. So we'll
Nice.
see what I'm in the mood for.
Hey, Jordan's got a kid coming. Congratulations. All right, so 55 is it. It's going to Dave. That's all.
All right, sold.
Done. All right. Probably could have gotten more if I just posted it online.
Yeah, but it's the first one. We'll do
Yeah,
it this
yeah.
way.
So next time we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, next time we'll list them.
Hey, Dave offered a bag of Skittles as well. Sold. Nolan is also not volunteering to draw with us. All right, Nolan. I respect your decision. He says I'm crap, huh? That's no way to think about yourself, Nolan.
Yeah.
Oh, someone asked me what I do for a living. I have no idea if they're here or not, but I typically like to separate my artist life from my other life. That's why I use a fake name. Justin Prime is not my last name, so I'm gonna elect to keep them separate. But I do something really awesome.
Well, you can't tease everyone like that.
It's really awesome.
You're a secret agent.
Sure,
We'll
sure.
go with that.
All right, I guess that's it. So,
Okay, cool.
Dave, well, I can talk to Dave on Facebook here. And do you have a way to contact him?
Yeah, I'm in
Or
touch with him now.
all right, so that's it. What's a good
Uh,
reference for shadows, guys?
yeah.
I'm not sure what he's asking. Felix, what do you mean? What's a good reference? What does that mean?
Like a book or
Oh, I I guess. I don't know. Where'd you learn about shadows?
um really just looking at other artists' artwork.
Yeah.
Um, obviously the ones that you really that I find do color or shading really well. Like we had talked about Iron Pinky before. I think amazing color and shadow on their work. Um, I think that's I don't know. For me, I looked around a lot for lighting and color reference books, and stuff like that, and I just could not find anything that suited what I was looking for. So
Yeah. I think my Mash is the same, but ultimately what it comes down to for me is what looks best, and if it's not realistic, I don't care. If it looks right, it looks right. For shadows. So, all right. I'm thinking we're done.
yeah,
Oh wait, no. Now
sounds
Dave's
good.
asking if we can do one thing. I'll assume we can do this offline, right? Or off the stream here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, hey, thank you very much for joining me. This is a lot of fun.
And we'll plan on another one soon. I'm sure.
Uh, definitely. Oh, when I nod, it doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. So, thank you, man, and thank you everybody for hanging out. Oh, AJ the DJ says get a toy figure, turn a lamp on near it, and bam, shadows. There you go. Good idea. Like an action figure, he says. All right. Thanks, dude.
Alrighty.
Next time. Stopping broadcast now.